Good morning. This is Auntie Angel. Thanks for joining in. You know what? I'm trying not to be a heartless bastard in the new year, but it just seems like we're at war. We're at war everywhere, whether it be amongst ourselves, in our families, at church, at the job, or just in the world in general. People are so stuck in ignorance that it doesn't make sense. I'm battling with my family um, about a decision that they're trying to make because they're looking for money. Okay, so my grandparents are no longer here, but we have land and we have a church. And the house that's on the land belongs to the church. And my father, I'm just gonna put it out there because I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit. Because I'm so pissed, I don't know what else to do but to vent. My father has allowed these people to come in that cannot be trusted. This lady that he raves about, and I warned him about this lady. I warned him about this lady because I knew that what he was saying didn't make sense. Okay, my father has always been money hungry. He liked money. He liked money, and so does his companion. I've lost all total respect for them at this point, and my father and I have been fighting for 40 years. My father hasn't liked me all my life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he has liked me when I was a child, but I can say for exactly 40 years, 40 years, him and I have been battling. 40 years. Now I can say 41 years because we're in 2026. We've been battling half of my life. And I've ended it. I've cut ties with him. As of September 2025, I no longer have any relationship with him. Not something that I wanted to happen, but I warned him. With the foolishness that he has brought to the family and the dysfunction, it's now coming to the forefront where everybody's starting to see him for who he is. You know? I've never been the type to bash anybody in my family, especially my parents. But what he's done is very disheartening. And I am so restless about it that I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot believe people can get so underhanded about money. You're stuck in ignorance. You don't want to hear anything because it's coming from a certain person. So, let me just give you background. My father is a minister. My whole family on my father's side is full of ministers. It's been based upon, I guess I could say, self-worship at some point. Not all of them, but the generations coming from my grandparents. Okay, my grandfather was a bishop. My grandmother was a reverend. Their children, which is my father, his brothers, and he's got one sister. A couple of them were so high-minded that you couldn't tell them anything. Okay? If it came from somebody that they didn't look at as some type of important status, they wouldn't listen to you. If I was to say, you know what, I got something that I think that will help you out. Maybe try it this way. Or better yet, if the Lord gave me a word and say, like, I prayed about something and I got the answer and the evidence was there and I was to let them know about it, they wouldn't believe it. Number one is because it's coming from me. My father actually told me that he don't believe that God would talk to me before he talked to him because he's been in the church longer than me. I think that's foolish. If somebody is giving you some advice about something or some information that they know to be true and they're sharing it with you because they care about you, genuinely care about you, and you say, yeah, no, I'm not believing that because of who you are. I'm not taking that information because of what you look like. I'm not taking that information because of who you related to. Just the cold turkey just tell you that, yeah, you're not worth the information that you're giving me, and I don't believe you. And then the evidence unfolds right in front of their face. That what you've brought to the table was the truth. So now within my family, where the church is at risk with the land and the house and everything that my grandparents worked hard for, okay? And he allowed this lady to come in that got put out of another church because she tried to do the same thing that she's doing at the family church. She got put out. They put her out. So now that you're amongst people that don't have no common sense and are just pure ignorant, it's at risk now. The family legacy, land and house and information now is at risk. All because you like money. And because you trust people that you shouldn't be trusting. Didn't build a good team. Didn't build a good team around you. You trust the wrong people. And all you do is sit back and sign things without reading it. I don't understand how ignorance unfolds. It just keeps happening. A domino effect. You go along to get along. You try to be friends with everybody, and you can't be friends with everybody. When you're in leadership, it's no way you can be friends with everybody. You got to do what's best for either the company, the church, or for the people. Because you're in leadership, you're leading. Ignorance will always cost you something. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot. But best believe ignorance is going to cost you a lot. It's going to cost you something. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it's going to cost you something. At the end of the day, it's going to cost you something. And in my situation, it affects more than just him. More than just my father. I'm really pissed about this thing. I'm pissed about it. And you can't talk to him. Last time I talked to him, like I said, was in September. He keep trying his little tricks to try to get me to call him. He don't even have my phone number. And see, one thing about me is I don't do formality. If I see that you don't have my messages at heart and you keep playing in my face and you doing dangerous, mischievous, malicious stuff, I have to cut you off because number one, I don't trust you. And you're dangerous to me. Because I know me. I know if I flip out or do anything, it's a possibility that I might catch a case. And I'm far too busy to catch anybody's case. And I'm going to be pissed off about it. I'm going to be real pissed off about it. And then it's just never going to end. At the end of the day, on my behalf, it's not going to end. It's not going to end. Ignorance is costing people everything. It's costing people everything. And I can't believe that people think ignorance rules the world. We got more ignorance and drama in this world than we do anything else, as I can see so far. What is it about people in leadership that don't really want to stand up and have a backbone? To speak up and say what they need to say to correct things. I don't understand that. If you were blessed to be put in a position to lead. Some people got to be liked. Some people not even worried about being liked, but they still make the wrong decisions that affect everybody. Only because they think that it's not going to affect them. At the end of the day, it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you. Might not right there in that moment, but down the line, yeah, it's going to affect you greatly. Karma got everybody's address, I'm telling you. Karma don't miss nothing and nobody. And when you do stuff to intentionally wreck people's lives and to change somebody's livelihood just because of a stupid decision, an immature, impulsive, ignorant decision, yeah, you're going to curse yourself. You're going to curse yourself. Changing somebody's livelihood forever. Changing somebody's legacy for a bag of rocks is ignorant. You're going to regret it for the rest of your life. You're going to perish from this world. Not in good hands at all. Not in good hands. It's going to be terrible. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be terrible. A liar is always a liar. Huh. A narcissist is always a narcissist. You never take responsibility. You don't take accountability. You're making decisions that don't make sense. You're thinking about decisions that only affect you. You would rather upset the whole world than to do the right thing. I would rather upset a few people than upset the mass of people. You trying to please people that don't even give a damn about you in the first place. That's crazy to me. I'm in a fight. I'm in the fight of my life, y'all. I'm in the fight of my life with this. I can't believe I had to cut complete ties with my father. I have to actually say I no longer have a father. He don't stand up for me. He don't stand up for none of us. I lost my sister in 2024. He don't care about her. He tried to make it seem like he do. He don't care about her. He didn't care about her. He didn't care about her. The decisions that you make shows a lot. The things that he said and done showed a lot. I don't like this. This is craziness. I would rather lose my entire family than to put up with a whole bunch of ignorance. Just let me cut ties. Just let me cut 100% ties. Because once I lose respect for you, yeah, I have to go my way. In the Bible it says, honor thy father and mother, for your days will be longer here on earth. But then in the next sentence it says, don't bring your children to wrath. And if you're always taunting your kids, God already knows that. He see that. He know what your inner intentions are. You signing things is what pisses me off. You got a wife that's supposed to be your everything. Somebody that you're supposed to trust. This lady is friends with the enemies. Everything that I can think of, she's been friends with the enemies since I can remember. Everybody that is got a demonic spirit in her, she's easily befriended them. And the people that she should be friends with, she's not friends with them. She stays away from them. That right there alone should have let me know a long time ago that there's something going on. See, I don't go along to get along. I don't go along to get along. I have to find out things for myself. I have to see it for myself. I have to experience it for myself. If I see something, I'm not going to cold-heartedly just cut somebody off based upon hearsay. Because that's not the right thing to do. You have to find out some things for yourself, to research it for yourself, to make sure that's the right thing to do. Somebody brings me a paper, I'm not going to sit up there and sign it. Even if they say, well, this is what the paper is about. You need to read it to make sure. It doesn't matter who it is. You need to read it to make sure. And if the person gets offended, then that's not the person that you need to be on your team. I don't understand where we get all this backbiting from. People should be able to trust their families to have their best interests at heart. Majority of the time, you got a whole bunch of jealous, manipulative people in your family. I don't understand that. That backbiting, that jealousy, jealous feeling. You think one is going to get more than the other. More chiefs and no Indians. Let me tell you one thing. I would rather be a student than a teacher any day. If you are in a position, at any position, and you could no longer be teachable, you always going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. And at the end of the day, once you make that decision to not be teachable, everything is going to hit the fan. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do to change that. Some things you can't change. Decision is already made and it cannot be undone. And you're going to have to answer for it. I don't care what anybody say. At the end of your life, you're going to have to answer for your journey. Everybody is. Because ain't nobody perfect down here on this earth. Nobody. But I know one thing. I wouldn't want to make a decision that's going to affect everybody's life and livelihood if it's not a good thing. Keeping secrets and doing sneaky slick stuff, and you got the wrong people around you, and the evidence has been unfolded all your life. There's been evidence of it. That you have the wrong people around you. Well, decisions are made. Some papers have been signed. And it's going to affect a multitude of people. All I can say is good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Ignorance will always cost you something. It's terrible. Make the right decisions, whether people going to like you or not. A lot of people not going to like you.